Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Siti Nur Atikah with Zakiar. So today I want to give a speech about gamification and virtual reality will be the future of education. Did you all know that there are 7 different learning styles, for example verbal, visual, physical, and a combination of these new learning styles? Teachers already play a variety of tasks as educators, including controllers, organizers, creators, prompters, and evaluators. But today, technology proves that gamification and virtual reality will be the primary platform for students to use it in the field of education. These platforms are the most effective approach to capture and hold our student attention in physical or virtual classroom. According to Director of Academic and Student Affairs of École Hôtelière de Lausanne, Ana Maria Nogarida said that today's technology provides a plethora of chance for motivate and engage our students as well as assist them becoming active learners. In fact, most of professionals in training and education are already familiar with this technology, especially in virtual reality, games, e-learning, and blended learning. Overall, gamification and virtual reality may be the new learning experience for our children and have the ability to revolutionize the way we educate and learn. So now, let's move on to the problem if we use the gamification and VR as our education tool. Gamification and VR hold the key to a huge change in education system. Not all school reformers think that game and VR can help students learn, especially to stay focused in the class where the teacher is teaching. Because many teachers believe that they are not serious about their studies when using game and VR as their main platform in the class. It means that some other teachers oppose gamification and the use of VR in education because it can make miscommunication between them. At some point, use game and VR does not improve the student outcome, especially in learning, because they may miss out on learning if it takes too long to capture what they are learned using this technology. A teacher might think that traditional learning methods are easier than using new technology because they think that games and VR will put learners and educators at disadvantages. Also may lead them to believe that new technology will interfere with prior learning. So what's the solution? Gamification and virtual reality become the future education. It is because many educators prefer using VR or game in their classroom. Statistics from a national survey, 19% of instructors believe that VR and game technology is an excellent tool to use for education because it can provide differentiated and individualized learning experience for the student. Another point is gaming and VR change the education system. For example, help students to focus on their learning. The number of students who struggle to concentrate and stay focused while learning is always increasing. But instead of give attention, there are some other students might face the difficult problem to stay focused on their class, especially university students. Using game and VR technology in class allows students to focus on what is directly in front of their eyes. It is because it feels they are forced to interact with one another. This technology also making lectures, books, and exercises more interactive and make them a valuable tool to capturing students' concentration and attention. According to Shoot and Ventura, implies that gamification and VR allow individuals to learn by doing, which eventually improve procedures and outcomes. Because some students might desire to participate, get knowledge, learning, and to increase their development improve. According to Patrick Ockert, an Associate Dean of Practical Art at École Hôtelière de Lausanne, said that rules of education are changed because educators can either fight the technology or use it. Because this technology offers several advantages for the student and educators to use it for their teach and learn. It also can stimulate a great of a lot of curiosity of the student about the new technologies that can be used in their studies. So why not utilize them to capture student attention and engage them in class? Just now, you already know that how strong that gamification and VR give a place in our education, right? So now let me tell you how effective to use the gamification and VR as the future education tool. Gamification and VR also boost the link to continuing educational movements. It improves student social learning since game and VR allow several students to converse and interact with one another. It is ideal for digital learning and enables communication between educators and learners. Furthermore, when data is available, it provides an instant opportunity to directly observe brain activities by envisioning and direct recording. Add on, I will say that gamification and VR make the learning more effective. It is because it encourages students to become more active participants in the learning process. This technology facilitates and simplifies long-distance cooperation and communication between individuals. For example, teachers and students can utilize virtual labs to explore the world around them, build skills, demonstrate their progress, and automate evaluation. Gamification and VR also allow students for the use of multiple senses. For example, touch, sense of head, smell, listening, and observation, which are concurrently throughout the learning process. In this sense, both students and teachers may benefit from increased activity and mental activeness. Right now, teachers are frequently thrown into classroom setting immediately. However, they still have a lot of real-world learning to accomplish before they can put their expertise to use. According to districtadministration.com, teachers may rehearse class in a mixed reality scenario using tools such as Teach Live. This also helps teachers by allowing them to rehearse challenging lessons and assess their students' potential learning. Other than that, gamification and VR also can assist students and teachers learn classroom insight by capturing and reproducing genuine classroom sessions. For example, if a student misses a lesson, they can use this VR recording to digitally transport themselves into their classroom, see their classmates, study as if they were there, and use the game they were provided in order to see their understanding what they learned from the recording. Lastly, with recording and revising the classroom session, teachers can acquire significant insights into their students' learning styles as well as their own teaching method and their understanding about the lesson through the game. In a nutshell, I can tell that gamification and virtual reality right now are the main features in education tools. So, I hope everyone, especially students and teachers, are ready to open your eyes, get prepared and take a note about the new technology that will be used for the future education. Lastly, I will end this speech with a quote from Malcolm X that education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. That's all from me. Thank you.